Hello, students, and welcome back. I am so happy that you are here with me today. I hope that you are happy and that you are very excited to learn more about science. So, for today's lesson, we are just going to do a writing lesson. So, you will need a pencil, a ruler, and a piece of paper so that you can do some writing with teacher Shanae today. So quickly go and get your pencil, your ruler, and a piece of paper. You can also use your notebook for this activity, or you can just do it on a piece of paper. So quickly go so that we can get started. Okay, so I hope that you have your pencil, ruler, and your paper. So let's start writing. So first at the top, right here, write down science material summary and today's date, 16 July 2021. Okay, so for this, you can also write your name, number, and class right at the top. Okay, now right here in the middle of the paper, you are going to write materials. So write down materials. And then when you are done writing, you can draw a circle around materials. Okay, so now we are going to write down all six of our materials and we are going to draw a picture of each material. So the first one, draw an arrow like this and then write down. Number one is plastic. And now you draw a picture of something that is made of plastic. So quickly draw this picture right here. Then number two. Number two is glass. So let's write down two glass. And then you draw a picture of a window that has glass inside of the window. And then number three is wood. Write down with your pencil on your paper wood. And draw a picture of wood. So just like this one, you can draw same as teacher Shanae, or you can draw your own picture of plastic, glass, and wood. Then number four, we have metal. So write down metal. And draw a picture of something that is made of metal. So it can be anything that you want. But Teacher Shanae drew a spoon like this. Now number 5. Number 5 is rubber. So write down 5 rubber. Now let's draw a picture of something that is made of rubber. So you can draw like this one, rubber bands, or you can draw an eraser like this. So anything that is made of rubber. Quickly draw a picture. And then the last one, number 6, is fabric. So let's write down fabric. And then draw a picture of something that is made of fabric, like a shirt or pants or a sock. Anything that is made of fabric. Okay, so you have to have the same as Teacher Shanae on your piece of paper. So materials in the middle and then arrows that show plastic and a picture. Glass, draw, wood, metal, rubber, and fabric. At the end of the video, you can color your pictures and send a picture to Teacher Shanae. But let's first do some more writing. So right at the top, write down properties of materials and then take your ruler and draw a line underneath properties of materials. Okay, now let's start by doing plastic. And we know plastic has two properties. So we write down plastic and the properties is waterproof and light. So quickly write down with your pencil waterproof and light. Same as Teacher Shanae. Write down. Then number 2 is glass. And glass has three properties. So we write down number 1, glass is waterproof. Number 2, glass is transparent. And number 3, glass is hard. So write down the properties of glass. Then wood. Wood has two properties, and that is wood is hard and wood is strong. And now metal. Metal also has two properties. Metal is hard and metal is strong. So let's write down. And then number 5, rubber. And rubber also has two properties. Rubber can change shape and rubber can stretch. And then fabric. Fabric only has one property, and that is fabric is water absorbent. So quickly write down all of these on a piece of paper. Okay, now waterproof. What does waterproof mean? Waterproof means it do not let water come in. So waterproof do not let water come in. And then water absorbent. Water absorbent means it lets water come in. So water absorbent let water come in. So write down let water come in. Now we are going to write down the materials that are waterproof and materials that are water absorbent. So you can on your piece of paper on this side right here you write waterproof and on this side you write water absorbent and then take your ruler and draw a line underneath waterproof and water absorbent. And then when you're done, you can draw a line in the middle like this one right here. So write down waterproof and water absorbent and draw a line. Okay, so can you remember the three materials that are waterproof? There is three materials. It is number one, metal. Then what is number two? Glass. And number three, plastic. So these three materials are waterproof. So under waterproof, you write down metal, glass, and plastic. And then what materials are water absorbent? There are two materials that are water absorbent. Can you remember? So the first one is fabric. Fabric is water absorbent. And then number two is paper. So write down under water absorbent, we have fabric and paper. And then we write down mixing materials. So write down mixing materials and then draw a line under mixing materials. So draw a line. Okay, so right after mixing materials, we write down. Sometimes we mix materials to make new things. So write down this one. Sometimes we mix materials to make new things. And then Let's look at 4 materials that we can mix together so that we can make pancakes. So which materials do we mix together for pancakes? Number 1, we have flour. So write down flour. Then number 2, we have eggs. Number 3, milk. And number 4, sugar. So these are the 4 materials that we need to make pancakes. So now draw a line like this where we write down pancakes and we draw a line from each material to our pancakes so that we know we need to mix these materials together so that we can make pancakes. Very good. Now, let's write down our science homework. So write down science homework. For your homework, you have 3 questions, okay? So quickly write down question number 1. We say, write down the 6 materials and draw a picture of each material. So write this down. And then we draw a block like this, okay? So you draw a big block like this one, and then you draw a line at the top where we are going to write the materials. So you write down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 because that is how many materials there are. 6. So use your ruler when you draw this block, okay? Use your ruler. So what you have to do in number 1, we write down plastic and then you draw a picture of something that is made of plastic. This is your homework. You write the material at the top right here. And then in the bottom part right here, we draw a picture of our materials. Then question number 2, it says, what are the properties of glass? So write down question number 2. Glass has 3 properties. So you write down 1, 2, and 3. And then by yourself, you write down the properties of glass. And then question number 3, we say, what is the property of fabric? So write down question number 3. What is the property of fabric? We know that fabric only have 1 property. So write down the number 1. Okay, so this is your homework and you need to send teacher Shanae a picture of everything that you did because this one is for points and marks. So teacher Shanae is gonna, if you do it right, give you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 13, 14, 15, and 16. marks. Okay, so this one is 16 out of 16. So you please have to write down the answers and then send a picture to teacher Shanae. Thank you so much for all of your hard work today. Please do your science homework and send a picture of everything that you wrote down on your piece of paper to teacher Shanae so that I can give you a point or marks. Thank you so much for all of your hard work, and I will see you next time. Bye.